Hey guys, all the participants Pos Kupang 2024 English Speech Competition. I am Hari Alexander Rwikaho, the President Director of Bank Entity, wishing all the participants of the 2024 Pos Kupang English Speech Competition a happy competition. Uphold the value of sportsmanship and show the best version of yourself in this competition. May God bless you all. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Rani and I would like to wish you all the best for your English speech competition hosted by Pos Kupang. I know you are very fantastic participants and you will make it to the end. Wish you all the best and hello from Sydney, Australia.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam, salve, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan, salam sehat untuk kita semua. Saya Reginald Serang, Kepala Kantor Wilayah Kementerian Agama Provinsi Nusa Tenggara Timur. Dengan ini mengapresiasi kegiatan lomba English Speech tingkat SMA dan SMK se-Provinsi Nusa Tenggara Timur yang diinisiasi oleh Harian Pos Kupang. Kegiatan ini akan dilaksanakan pada tanggal 29 sampai dengan 31 Januari 2024. Menurut kami, kegiatan ini penting karena telah mengambil tema yang sangat aktual terkait dengan pemilu damai dan demokratis, pemilu bebas hoaks, dan pemilih pemula. Saya tentu atas nama keluarga besar Kantor Wilayah Kementerian Agama Provinsi Nusa Tenggara Timur yang melaksanakan tugas pembangunan di bidang pelayanan pendidikan agama dan keagamaan, dengan ini mendukung penuh kegiatan kontes English Speech ini. Akhirnya kami ucapkan selamat berkompetisi, semoga sukses, Pos Kupang selalu jaya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam, salve, Om Santi, Santi, Santi Om, Namo Buddhaya. Salam kebajikan, salam sejahtera, salam sehat untuk kita semua. Terima kasih.
Hello, good morning everyone. Firstly, I would like to say the utmost gratitude towards God for letting us together in this event with a good and stable state of health. And I also would like to say thank you for all the participants for joining this competition. And teachers, thank you so much for the supporting for the students in this competition. And my name is Anitoda, and I'm your host today at Pos Kupang English Speech Competition 2024. And all the participants and teachers would like to introduce you to our judges today. Mr. Alexius Madar, he is a lecturer of Vidya Mandira Catholic University, Kupang. Hello, Mr. Alex, good morning.
Good morning, Kaina. You look
Good
wonderful.
morning, Mr. Alex. How are you in this lovely Tuesday?
Yeah. Okay. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you so much. How are you?
I'm not so bad. I'm very much excited to see and to hear the speech of our beloved students from all over entity.
It's really nice to hear that, Mr. Alex. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, and Mr. Tyson is our native speaker. Hello, Mr. Tyson.
Hello.
How are you, Mr. Tyson?
I'm good. How you doing?
Thank you. Are you ready for this competition, Mr. Tyson?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be, I guess. Yep.
Thank you so much. Okay, all the participants, as usual, we have some rules that you have to follow during this competition, and here they are. Okay, before we start our competition today, I would like to say thank you also to our sponsors, Dinas Pendidikan dan Kebudayaan Provinsi Nusa Tenggara Timur, Bank NTT, Akademik Teknik Kupang, Kanwil Kementerian Agama Provinsi Nusa Tenggara Timur, Mr. Franciscus Go, Mr. Orias Moedak, Mr. Franz Abba, and Agromina. Thank you so much for all your support to us. And all the participants, we are going to start our competition, and we are going to start from Nasaria Mbukemba. And for others, except Nasaria Mbukemba, please wait in the waiting room.
Kawan, tahu nggak sih, masih banyak loh orang NTT yang belum peduli dengan dana hari tua nih di saat tidak produktif lagi, baik untuk pekerja informal maupun untuk pekerja formal yang memasuki masa pensiun. Nah, biasanya ada pertanyaannya, apakah kita masih produktif di masa pensiun atau di masa tua nanti? Apalagi dengan kebutuhan di zaman sekarang ini yang semuanya butuh duit dan modal untuk biaya pendidikan anak, biaya untuk modal usaha, dan juga biaya untuk modal di hari tua nanti. Karena itu, solusinya adalah Tenun NTT. Apa sih Tenun NTT itu? Tenun NTT adalah kepanjangan dari Tabungan Pensiun Bank NTT. Tabungan Pensiun Bank NTT merupakan tabungan berjangka yang pengendapan dan simpanannya sampai dengan jangka waktu batas usia pensiun atau BUP, jangka waktu usia keikutsertaan pembiayaan tabungan pensiun Bank NTT minimal batas bawah 18 tahun sampai dengan batas atas 50 tahun untuk pegawai non-formal. Dengan syarat untuk usia batas atas maksimal pengendapan dana 6 tahun dan untuk pegawai informal sampai batas usia pensiun atau mengikuti batas usia yang ditetapkan pada perusahaan atau instansi. Ada banyak juga manfaatnya kawan, setorannya fleksibel, bebas biaya administrasi bulanan, bisa diikutsertakan dalam program asuransi life dan suku bunga menarik di atas suku bunga reguler. Tabungan Pensiun Bank NTT juga menawarkan produk asuransi Taspen Life yang bersifat opsional yang memberikan manfaat jaminan investasi dan perlindungan atau proteksi. Jadi kawan, ayo kita siapkan dana pensiun sebelum kita memasuki masa pensiun agar di masa pensiun kita bisa produktif atau bahagia dan juga bermanfaat. Pensiun sonde harus tua, tua sonde harus pensiun.
Okay, judges, we start from number 43 for session 1 today. Nasaria Mbu Kemba from SMK Negeri Ende.
Yes, I'm here.
Hello, Nasaria.
Hello.
Hello, good morning, Nasaria.
Good morning to.
Okay, are you ready for the speech? Hello, Nasaria.
Yes.
Okay, Nasaria, please ask your teacher to make sure that your internet connection is good so you can deliver your speech. It seems that you still have the problem with the internet connection, Nasaria. Hello, Nasaria. Are you with us, Nasaria? Okay, judges, Nasaria has a problem with internet connection, so we move to number 44.
Gimana jawab sebelum nanti apa? Bisa. Bentar. Oke. Masuk terus lah. Boleh video.
Hello, is it Nasaria or Florentini? Okay, number 44. Florentini, hello.
Halo.
Hello, Florentini Cinta Mariani.
Yes.
Okay, make sure that your internet connection is good. You can hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, Florentini Cinta Mariani from SMAK Negeri Ende. Time is yours.
Good morning for all of us. The honorable judges, teachers, and all of my beloved participants of the competition, and all young generation who watch this event remotely. The honorable judges, teachers, and all the audiences. This nation born from the youth, I think it is reasonable because in its beginning of 20th century, the spirit and struggle toward freedom had been initiated by some of the young men who have become concerned to the colonization. They find themselves into a fact that all of the Indonesians had been exhausted by oppression. When the independence is achieved, the role of the youth always burn the beat of the struggle to defend the independence that is successfully passed with blood and tears. Bung Karno once said, "Give me 1,000 old men, and I will pull Semeru from its root. Give me 10 young men, and I will shock the world." This statement affirms the prominent contribution of young generation in history and their tireless justice in bringing Indonesia to global stage, so that it could be witnessed by millions of eyes all over the world. The contribution of young generation in this era appears in their activeness in preserving democracy values. As third biggest democratic country in the world, Indonesia becomes one of the pioneers in campaigning essential democracy principles. One of them is general election. General election aims to accommodate citizen constitutional right to elect their representative in legislative and executive level. Election is the most effective way to bridge people's aspiration and the goodwill of the candidates in order to put our country into progress and prosperity. One of the part of the citizen who has significant role recently is the youth. In general election 2024, the number of young voters, especially novice voters, reaches 46 million, or close to 23% of total voters. Novice voters with age from 17 to 26 years old have the potential to be a game changer if they are maximized well. Novice voters who are newbie in election world are often find themselves perplexed by the rules and lack of information about track record candidates, so that they probably vote without any clear information about election itself. Their insufficient information is worse by the misuse of their pragmatic political interests, such as money politics. Further mobilization to the interest of certain candidates that result to the interest that result to the ignorance or reluctance to participate in the election. Based on the challenges, the steps to solution should be taken. General Election Commission or KPU has to intensify direct socialization to the novice voters in schools and rural areas. Besides, online socialization is urged to the through social media because most of novice voters are active social media users. In addition, the rural election watchboard or Bawaslu is needed to give serious attention to the candidates who are against the rules because it truly flows at the election as in even political education. The honorable judges, teachers, and all the audiences. As a novice voter, I'm committed to come and vote in 14 February. I hope that my commitment becomes our commitment as young generation who have just entered the
Hello,
election.
Florentini. Hello, I'm sorry, your time is up.
Yes.
Your time is up.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Alex, it's your turn now.
Okay, thank you. Florentini, it was a very good speech. I have a very small question for you, Florentini. Are you going to vote on the 14th of February?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Can you name the 3 presidential candidates that will run for the general election?
First candidate is Anies Baswedan and Muhaimin Iskandar. Second candidate is Prabowo Subianto and Gibran Rakabumi. Third candidate is Ganjar Pranowo and Mahfud MD.
Okay, thank you, Cinta Mariani.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Alex, and thank you, Florentini Cinta Mariani. You did a great job today. Say hi to your friends and teachers behind you. Okay, judges, we move to number 45. Number 45, Alfredo Tomason Dage Deorole from SMK Negeri Ende.
Yes, I'm here.
Alfredo, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
Are you ready for the speech?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, Alfredo Tomason Dage Deorole, time is yours.
good morning for all of us, the honorable judges, the honorable teachers, and all of my beloved participants of the competition, and all young generation who watch this event remotely. The honorable judges, teachers, and all the audiences. This nation, born from the youth, I think it is reasonable because in the beginning of the 20th century, the spirit and struggle toward freedom had been initiated by some of the young men who have big concern to the colonization. They find themselves into fact that all of the Indonesians had been exhausted by oppressions. When the independence is achieved, the whole of the youth always burn the beat of the struggle to the effort to defend the independence that is successfully paced with blood and tears. Bung Karno once said, "Give me 1,000 old men, and I will pull off Semeru from its root. Give me 10 young men, and I will shock the world." This statement affirms the prominent contribution of young generation in history and their tireless duties in bringing Indonesia to global stage, so that it could be witnessed by millions of eyes all over the world. The contribution of young generation in this era appears in their activeness in preserving democracy values. As third biggest democratic country in the world, Indonesia becomes one of the pioneers in campaigning essential democracy principles. One of them is general elections. General election aims to accommodate citizens' constitutional right to elect the representative in legislative and executive level. General election is the most effective way to bridge people expression and the goodwill of the candidates in order to put our country into progress and prosperity. One of the part of the citizen who has significant role recently is the youth. In general election 2024, the number of young voters, especially novice voters, reaches 46 million, or close to 23% of total voters. Novice voters with age from 17 to 26 years old have the potential to be game changers if they are maximized well. Based on the challenges, the steps to solutions should be taken. General Elections Commissions, or KPU, has to intensify direct socialization to the novice voters in the schools and rural area to enhance the elections literacy. Besides, online socialization is urgent to do through social media because the most of novice voters are active social media users. That the honorable judges, the honorable teachers, and all of the audiences. As a novice voters, I am committed to come and vote in 14 February. I hope that my commitment becomes our commitment as young generation who have just entered the election itself. Thank you. That's all of my speech that I can deliver. If there is any mistake in my speech, I do apologize profusely to all of you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Alfredo.
Yeah, Pak. Yes, please.
Yeah, no problem, Alfredo. Why do you deliver the same speech with your friend before?
Because in my school, we use the same speech.
Okay, so how many of you are representing the school today?
Four. The first one is Nasalia Mbukemba. The second one is Valentina Cinta Mariani. The third, me. The fourth, Puput Malay.
And okay, you prepared the same speech. Okay, there's no problem. Okay. Yeah. Are you coming to vote on the 14th of December, February?
Yes.
Okay. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, yes, Mr.
Thank you, Mr. Alex, and thank you so much, Alfredo. You did amazing work today. Thank you. Judges, we move to number 46. It also from SMA Negeri ND, Putri Apolonia Malay. Hello, Putri. Hello, Putri Apolonia. Putri Apolonia Malay. Okay, judges, it seems that Putri Apolonia Malay has a problem with internet connection. And we move to number 47. We move to number 47. Tiara Restiana Tine from SMK Mercusuar Kupang.
Hello?
Hello, Tiara.
Can you hear my voice?
Tiara, make your voice louder, please. I cannot hear you clearly here.
Can you hear my voice?
Okay, I can hear your voice now. How are you, Tiara?
I'm good.
Okay, are you ready for the speech?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, please step forward so I can hear your voice clearly, Tiara. Okay, Tiara Restiana Tine, time is yours.
Power of Black Campaign. The honorable judges, on this exceptional occasion, speaking as one of the representatives of Mercusuar Christian High School, I am Tiara Restiana Tine, who deliver a speech with the title, The Power of Black Campaign. How would you feel if you were supporter of one of the candidate pairs? Then there were hoaxes spread about the candidate pair. Ladies and gentlemen, one of our today's enemies in Society 5.0 era is false information, which could manipulate the way people see an issue and later on could cause much bigger problems, are also known as hoaxes. It doesn't sound trivial until you and I see by ourselves how far it can go. The spreaders of hoax these days is supported by the massive usage of social media, which by now, I could say, we consume more screen time compared to any other place. The role of social media in the implementation of elections as a channel for disseminating information, that can influence public opinion and voting preferences. One example of hoaxes that occurred in our election was when candidate pair number 1 and number 3 said that Prabowo Subianto was not good enough and was given low marks by the two candidate pairs. But the fact is, Prabowo brought Indonesia to rank 13 out of 145 countries in the military power index based on Global Firepower Index data, which increased 3 places from 2015. So that we are respected and the other countries can take against Indonesia when they want to take against us. So that they have to think 100 times per day. Say Farhan Abdul Aziz. This is one of the many hoaxes that occurred in our election this time. My dear audience, what can we do in order to stop or at least lower the percentage of this voting? Well, you could develop critical and selective mindset. Do not swallow the information you get on social media, instead you must check it. Sensational headlines are usually an indication of disinformation, but be quick to get carried away and check the truth. So not immediately click photos and videos from social media. They could just be edits or fragments of actual photos and videos. So honorable audience, black campaigns can trigger conflict between candidates or create hatred and complicate the political situation. This can damage the democratic process, which should be carried out in a healthy and fair manner. Instead of carrying out a black campaign, it is better for us to run an election without hoaxes so that our election can take place calmly without conflict. By the end of my short election awareness speech, allow me to quote what Romo Magni Suseno once said, in bahasa Indonesia is our mother tongue. Pemilu itu bukan untuk memilih yang terbaik, tetapi untuk mencegah yang terburuk berkuasa. Remember to choose wisely. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Tiara. How are you this morning? Hello, Tiara. You happy you finished the speech, right? Hello. Okay, Ibuina, it seems that Tiara couldn't hear me.
Please, the committee, please check the internet connection. Hello, Tiara.
My voice?
Okay, we can hear your voice. Mr. Alex?
Yeah, can you hear me, Tiara? Okay, I have a big question for you. Do you know the difference between black campaign and negative campaign?
Okay, thank you for the question. So, black campaign means it has a lot of hoaxes that some candidates make for the other candidates. And black negativity is when the candidates
Okay, thank you, Tiara. There's no problem, okay, because you need to make a you need to read more about the difference between black campaign and negative campaign, because it seems that in your examples, in your speech, that you mentioned about black campaign, while it is not black campaign, maybe it's negative campaign. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Tiara.
Thank you, Mr. Alex, and thank you so much, Tiara Restiana Tine, for the participation. And we move to number 48, Tari Revalina Octavia Nimboro from SMA Kristen Indonesia Sejahtera. Hello, Tari. Hello, Tari, do you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Tari, please louder your voice because I cannot hear you very clearly here.
Okay.
Say something, Tari, so we can hear your voice.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but it's not too loud. Please louder your voice, Tari, so the judges can hear your voice clearly when you deliver the speech.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Hello, it's Tari.
Okay, I can hear your voice. Tari, are you ready for the speech?
Yes.
Okay. Tari Revalina Octavia Nimboro, time is yours.
Okay. Shalom. Om Swastiastu. Namo Buddhaya, Salve, and first of all, let us express gratitude to God for His blessing that we are here still today. And now, let me introduce myself. I am Tari Revalina Octavia Nimboro, a student at Indonesian Sejahtera Christian High School. People know my name as SMA Isra Rotenda. And now, I will deliver my speech about young voters. Ladies and gentlemen, the 20th and 24th general election will be held soon. The Democratic Party is a highly anticipated moment. Many politicians are starting to look for the ways to attract vote, especially younger people to their vote. According to the survey that show the proportion of younger generation voters are very dominant. This means the role of young people is strength and has big influence for this nation in the future. However, on the other hand, this can also be an obstacle and challenge. Because as a young voter, you definitely have many shortcomings, such as the lack of experience of younger voters in election participation, resulting in incompetence in choosing or determining voting rights. So they can also have potential to abstain. Furthermore, young people do not yet realize how important this election is. They are often indifferent to the candidate vision and mission or the work programs. In fact, the vision and mission is described about the candidate leadership when they elected. Not only that, young voters have low knowledge about politics and do not follow the political developments. So in the end, many young voters using their voting right with guidance and follow their elder, or maybe they're just choosing the candidates based only on popularity in social media or even belonging to the white group. Therefore, it is important to socialization and political education is needed to among young people. Political education is not only needed for this current election, but also to increase young people awareness that they have become an important part of this nation and can also provide the meaningful of role this nation in the future. Young people must begin to realize at the age they become voters and become a part responsible of this country. And also, young voters must be able to see the vision, mission of the candidates. It is one of form of the responsibility in election is a fair assessment. Young voters must see how the work program will be success and how the work targets will be being implemented if selected, and assess the background of the candidate, start nominates from social life and closeness of the presidential candidate with community closures and performance candidate. So therefore, it is hope for the government will work together with all levels to continue to promote political education and election by using various methods such as direct outreach or using social media. Apart from the role of the governments, young voters must to realize and increase their awareness and sensitivity to find out their candidates and this election so they can choose the potential leader who have high integrity, morality, who are about to protect our nation, our Indonesia. So before to close my speech, I want to say, young people, young generation, young leader. So don't remember, remember to join the Democratic Festival on 14th February 2024. Maybe that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Revalina. How are you? You are from Rochester, right?
Yes, I'm from Rochester.
Okay, a small question for you. Where did you get the information about the election? Do you have political education in your school?
Yes, a few months the General Election Commission come in our school.
Okay, so they came to your school to provide information for you and your friends, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Revalina.
Thank you, Mr. Alex. Thank you, Tari Revalina Octavianimboro. You did a great job. Thank you so much. And judges, we move to number 49. Ashila Natasha Faiza Dean from SMA Negeri 5 Kupang. Hello, Ashila. Hello, Ashila Natasha.
Hello.
Hello, Ashila. How are you?
I'm excited and I'm good, thank you.
Okay, are you ready for the speech?
Yes.
Okay, Ashila Natasha Faiza Dean, time is yours.
Good morning to honorable judges, respected timekeeper, and the audience. Here with me, Ashila Natasha Faiza Dean. I'm from SMA Negeri 5 Kupang. I'm standing right here to deliver my speech about peace and democratic election. Election might have the cruelty of separation. It could happen anytime and anywhere, even near us. Generally, election is a democratic practice to allow people as individuals or group choose someone for a role through voting. It is a recurring event that has been taking place every 5 years for an extended period in our country. Peace and democratic election is a situation where election is being conducted in a peaceful atmosphere without significant tension or violence. To accomplish peace and democratic election, we, as human beings, should allow other citizens to make their choices without fearing separation. As an experience who doesn't yet have the right to vote, but realize how crucial it could be for the next 5 years in our country, therefore, I want people to know how small action could bring big impact on others while making their decision. Discussing choices involves personal references. Individuals or group form their belief based on their observation. As an inhabitant of a democratic country, we all possess the freedom to make choice without fearing separation or social awkwardness due to our decision. Abraham Lincoln quote, "The ballot is stronger than the bullet." It means that even a single vote can influence the direction of our nation. So instead of pushing people and emphasizing them, we should maintain more communication. This includes as open discussion, political education, election awareness, and also volunteering in activities that could connect us with the community. Let's look back at 2019 election. The situation was very tense in some areas, even on social media. There were many different opinions that leads to heated argument. However, this was only temporary because after the election is being concluded and over time, the situation returned to be normal. So we can understand that chaos is not necessarily needed, as fundamentally, we all need a country that grants us the basic human privilege. Just like in the 5th of Pancasila, social justice for all people of Indonesia. Imagine the greatness our country could achieve if we all align on the same page. Despite different opinions, we are Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, unity in diverse. Our identity should not empower us to pass judgment on others while making their decision. Because what if it was the other way around? Feeling unwanted and socially dismissed is something that none of us should experience during the election. As rational individuals, we all desire the best for our country and its people. So why create unnecessary chaos when we could pursue simpler action that leads to positive situation? It is the best way for us to allow people to make their decision without judgment or shame for their decision. The same applies to us. Our choices require responsibility. Let's work together to achieve peace and democratic election for the best result for our country. Let's do our rights correctly and keep the election peacefully, just how it's supposed to be. That's it from me. I am Ashila Natasha Faizadian. I'm from SMA Negeri 5 Kupang. Thank you very much for the opportunity that has been given to me. That's it.
Okay, Ashila, thank you very much for the opportunity to listen to your speech.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a question for you. Can you give an example, a concrete example, okay? What you can do to promote a peaceful election?
A peaceful election. As individual or?
Yeah, you as a person, as an individual. What can you can you give an example of how to make a peaceful election?
One of the example is that I think joining this competition and picking this topic. So I'm letting my opinions out because I know that this is going to be broadcasted to the internet, which people have most access to internet. So I believe that if I participate in this competition, I also participate in achieving peace and democratic election.
Okay, that was very wonderful answer. Thank you, Ashila.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Alec. Ashila Natasha, very impressive. Thank you so much for your participation in this English speech competition. Okay, judges, we move to number 50. Aprilia Alni Roman from SMA Negeri 1 Malaka Timur.
Yes, I am here.
Hi, Aprilia. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you so much. Are you ready for a speech?
Yes, I am ready.
Okay, Aprilia Alni Roman, time is yours.
Thanks for the time that given to me. My name is Aprilia Alni Roman. I am student of SMA and 1 East Malaka. Now, I want to deliver my speech about peaceful and democratic election. People say we are not sad, but we must work together for the unity and progress of the nation. So, create peaceful and democratic election. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan, best wishes to all of us. The honorable adjudicators of public speaking today, and which I am proud of the competition participants. First of all, let us give praise and thanks to God, because for His blessing and protection, He has protected us all until now. Before I deliver my speech today, we must know what is election. So, election is the stage where the people's voice are heard. Greetings, friends of democracy. With respect and a spirit of togetherness, today I would like to talk about one of the most crucial aspects of our democratic life, peaceful and democratic election. As citizens with rights and responsibilities, we have a duty to uphold the integrity of every electoral process. Let us delve into the significance of peaceful election and robust democracy together. Ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, we need to acknowledge that elections are the foundation of our democracy. It is the arena where the desires and aspirations of every citizen can be expressed and realized through the right to vote. However, no less important is the peaceful aspect of conducting this election. Ladies and gentlemen, a peaceful aspect of conducting this a peaceful aspect, reflect of the political majority of a nation. How we, as a society, manage differences of opinion, respect diversity, and embrace our democratic rights all play a significant role in determining the quality of election. Therefore, effort to achieve peaceful election must commence long before the voting day. Ladies and gentlemen, However, a significant challenge in releasing peaceful election is the presence of misinformation and political finance. With the advancement of technology, the dissemination of false information can easily influence public perception. Hence, the role of society in filtering and verifying information becomes crucial. Occasionally, strict regulations are needed to control political financing to prevent election from being influenced by particular interests. Ladies and gentlemen, true democracy is not only focused on the election process, but also creates a political finance Democracy is not only focused on the election process, but also on building an inclusive society. Active participation from all players of society, regardless of ethnicity, religion, or gender, is the key to maintaining the integrity of democracy. Therefore, equal political, education, and equal access to political information must be prioritized. Furthermore, mass media plays a central role in shaping public views. Support for independent, objective, and responsible media is a crucial step in preventing the spread based of narratives. We must appreciate diversity of opinions and avoid polarization that can weaken the essence of democracy. In conclusion, let us make election a platform to build a better future by ensuring peaceful and democratic election. We can shape a government with the integrity and a society based on justice. Thanks for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan, best wishes to all of us.
Okay, thank you, Aprilia. Are you going to vote on the 14th of this February? Hello, Aprilia. Can you hear me? Can you answer my question?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Are you going to vote on the 14th of February?
No.
Can you give the reason why not?
Because I don't care, because I am still 15 years old.
Okay. Okay. So do you know the minimum age to vote?
Yeah.
Do you know what is the minimum age for someone to be able to vote? Okay, thank you. Maybe you cannot hear my question. That's okay. Thank you very much, Aprilia. Good luck with your study, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Alex, and thank you, Aprilia. You did a great job today. Thank you so much for your participation in this English speech competition. And judges, we move to number 51. Number 51, Samuel Rizal Naisau from SMAN 1 Atambua. Hello, Samuel. Hello, Samuel.
Hello.
Hello, Samuel. I cannot hear you. Judges, Mr. Alex. Do you hear Samuel's voice?
Yes, no problem. I can hear you.
Yeah, I can
okay.
hear him.
Samuel, hello.
Hello.
Okay, Samuel. How are you, Samuel Rizal?
I can hear your voice.
Okay, Samuel, are you ready for the speech?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, Samuel Rizal Naisau, time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan, Salve. Good morning, everyone. The honorable judges of English speech competition and respected audience. Before delivering my speech, first of all, I would like to thank God Almighty for His grace that I was able to take part in this competition. Secondly, I also want to express my thanks to the jury who gave me the opportunity to join this speech. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Samuel Rizal Naisau. I'm 15 years old and I'm from Atambua One State High School. Ladies and gentlemen, as we know, our beloved country Indonesia always holds election every 5 years. Of course, election must be carried out peaceful and democratically. And that is my topic on this occasion, namely peaceful and democratic election. First, we have to know what election is and what democratic election is. Election is a democratic process for electing people's representative or government officials directly by the citizen of a country. Democratic general election is a means of upholding popular sovereignty and achieving state goals. Ladies and gentlemen, as citizens who have the right to vote, we must come to our choices directly, publicly, freely, confidently, honestly, and fairly, so that we can create peaceful and democratic election. By carrying out election democratically, we can create a democratic government as well. Namely, government is based on the will and interest of the people. There is division of power. There is accountability by government implementers or executive, and can also influence the government for the next 5 years. That is why it's important for us to take part with the voting rights we have to create elections that are peaceful and democratically, and in accordance with the goals of the people and for the people. Ladies and gentlemen, we must raise awareness within ourselves that create peaceful and democratic election is important. Why do I say that? Because as a people, sovereignty is in our hand. We choose the leader who will later form the government of this country. That is so, we must use the voting rights we have to vote directly, publicly, freely, confidently, and honestly. As a young person who does not yet have the right to vote, I certainly hope that election will be held democratically. Why do I say that? Because it will determine the government of this country for the next 5 years. That's how I deliver this speech. Let us create peaceful and democratic election in upcoming election to produce leadership that are truly approaches the wishes of the people. I thank you very much for your attention.
Okay, thank you, Samuel. Hello, Samuel?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. That was very good, Samuel. Your English was also good.
Sorry, I can hear your voice clearly.
Yeah, it was very good speech.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Do you know how many presidential candidates running for the election this year? Hello, Samuel? Hello?
The candidate. Yeah.
Okay.
There are 3 candidates of election in 2024.
Yeah.
Okay, can you hear my voice?
Yes, yeah, okay. Who are they?
The candidate presidential of 2024 election is The first candidate, Anies Baswedan, with Muhaimin Iskandar. The second candidate is Prabowo Subianto with Gibran Rakabuming Raka. And the third candidate is Pranowo Subianto with Mahfud MD. Thank you.
The third candidate, once again.
Yes, why? Pardon?
Okay, thank you, Samuel.
Thank you.
Yeah.
For your question.
Thank you, Mr. Alex and Samuel Rizal Naisau. Thank you so much for your participation in this competition. Say hi to your friends and your teacher there. Okay, we move to number 52. Mersya Benedicta Nino Sabu from SMA Santa Familia Sikumana, Kupang. Hello, Benedicta. Hello, Benedicta. How are you? I cannot hear your voice clearly. Mr. Alex and Mr. Tyson, do you hear Mersya voice clearly or not?
Not really.
Not so clear.
Not so clear, not really. Okay. Benedicta, hello? Hello, Benedicta. Hello, Benedicta. Benedicta, are you still with us?
Hello?
Okay, Benedicta, hello. Benedicta, are you ready for the speech?
Hello?
Benedicta, hello.
Hello?
Are you ready for the speech?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, I can hear your voice clearly. Mersya Benedicta Nino Sabu, time is yours.
Good morning. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Salve, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Indo-Buddhist Asia. First of all, let's say thanks to Almighty God for the time and opportunity has been given to us, so that we can gather in this place in good condition. Today, I will deliver my speech entitled Young Voters. Ladies and gentlemen, young people often don't think your voice is matter in election because the politicians don't pay attention to the issue they care about. However, I believe due to others why young people don't think voting is important and provide guidance on how to vote. This generation is more outspoken and politically conscious than ever. But there is still a stage. Young people argue their voice is not actually heard in political process, or they feel powerless on how our government is set up. But tell them, if you don't like politicians, vote them out. One
of the most important ways we can create change and a better future for our life is by voting. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to make young people think voting is matter to them. They are not just voting for president, but also they voting for governor and state judicial candidate and so on. They need to see that persisting and pressuring politicians other method is effective. They need someone in office to arrange their views. In family, do so much. Ladies and gentlemen, voting is not easy process. There is complex delays of laws. You have to do become citizen, and then you have to keep court elected official accountable. If we wish to see better future, your vote to bounce. We need to provide additional support to young voters and to provide them. Voting is the most effective ways to create change. To creating change. Young people will not vote unless they believe their voice is are valuable, and they will give it unless we are out to help them and remind them. Our people are watching and waiting for us to give up. Thank you.
Thank you, Marciana. How are you, Marciana?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. Can you mention 2 political parties that will join the election this year? Can you name 2 political parties?
PDI, Demokrat, PKS.
Okay. Thank you, Marciana. Good luck.
Thank you, Mr. Alex. Thank you, Mercia. You did a great job today. Thank you so much for the participation. And we move to number 53, Aurelia Demasia Bria from SMA Negeri 1 Atambua. Hello, Aurelia.
Hello.
Hello, how are you, Aurelia?
I'm fine.
Are you ready for the speech?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, good. Aurelia Demasia Bria, time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salve, dan salam kebajikan. Good morning, everyone. the honorable judges of English competition and respected audience. First of all, I would like to thank God and judges who give me the opportunity to take part in this speech competition. I am Aurelia Demesia Bria. You can call me Aurel. I am 15 years old. I come from a public high school in Atambua, Belu Regency, East Nusa Tenggara, to deliver my speech to all today. I'd like to deliver my speech about hoax-free election. First, we have to know what a hoax in this election. According to Pilkada regulation, hoaxes are slander in the campaign. As we know that election is the process of selecting someone to fill a particular political position in Indonesia. Ladies and gentlemen, hoax news and hate speech often appear on social media. So, we really have to be able to use social media well. If we discuss this matter, we should check it first by asking someone who understands. One thing you need to remember is the importance of filtering various information spread on social media and internet, which one are hoax, which one are true. Peaceful election without hoax and hate speech are important in order to realize with integrity. Elections are also an instrument and election. Ladies and gentlemen, the public must have access to the widest possible range of objective information so they can decide who to vote for. In a democratic country, sovereignty is in the hands of the people. Therefore, the science behind voting booth in election are very strategic because they determine the sustainability of Indonesia development in the next 5 years. Ladies and gentlemen, the press media is an information channel used by the public to obtain various information related to the election. The role of the press media is important because information in it can from negative or positive perception of contestant, which in contestant. Ladies and gentlemen, my hope is that in this election and in the future, we will not spread or be influenced by the news that is not true. Because one mistake we make will have a big impact on the nation and state, and one thing you need to know is your mouth is your tiger. Why do I say that? Because there's a law that regulates this, namely violating Article 28 of Paragraph 2 of Law and number 11 of the year 2008. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for my speech. I would like to thank God, and I hope we learned something about it and enjoyed it. Thank you for attention.
Okay, thank you, dear Aurelia. Aurelie. Yeah, okay. A very small question for you, Aurelie. Can you give an example of a fake news related to? Can you give an example of a fake news related to election? Okay, that's all right, Aurelia. You can find the examples. You can read from the news, okay? Thank you. But please don't spread the hoax and the fake news.
Or
Huh? You still want to try to answer?
The news about Ruben Onsu is have a child, veteran Peto.
Okay, thank you, Aurelia. No problem. You try your best to answer the question.
Thank you for the question.
Thank you, Aurelie. Good luck.
Thank you, Mr. Alex. Thank you, Aurelia Demasia Bria. You did a good job today. Thank you so much. And we move to number 54. Deana Sekar Arum Guntur from SMA Katolik Giovanni Kupang.
Hello.
Hello, Deana. Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. And you?
Okay, I'm very wonderful today. Thank you so much, Diana. Are you ready for the speech?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, Diana Sekar Arum Guntur, time is yours.
Democracy brings social justice, and social justice is the foundation of peace. A quote by Abdul Muiz. Salve, shalom, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan, salam Pancasila, and salam sejahtera for all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine a world where peace and voting are tightly woven together, creating a fabric that shapes the workings of government and its relationship among its people. Today, let me, through this opportunity, highlight the critical connection between peace and voting, highlighting why it is pivotal for a country's success and stability. But first, let's delve into why peace is the foundation of democracy. Peace is essentially the calm and absence of violence. Think of it as the foundation upon which democratic ideals such as free speech, fair representation, and the active participation of everyone in decision-making stand. Now, without this peace, without this stability and calmness, these democratic ideals would face significant challenges. Now, let's explore how voting contributes to maintaining peace. For elections, on the other side of the coin, voting plays a crucial factor in preserving peace. It provides people with legitimate and also non-violent media to express their complaints, also their opinions, select their leaders, and also have a say about the rules that govern their daily life. Think of a good voting system as something that turns disagreements to positive change. So that is why it is our responsibility as Indonesian citizens to ensure the best for the upcoming election. Now, unfortunately, peaceful elections can also have a number of difficulties. One of the main obstacles that we face is misinformation and disinformation campaigns that can spread quickly and manipulate public's opinion, eroding trust in the electoral process. Another challenge we face today is voter suppression, where certain groups of people are unable to use their right to vote. And this in turn creates doubts and leading to frustration among many groups of people. Now, ladies and gentlemen, ensuring fair and inclusive election is key to maintaining peace through voting. Because for peaceful voting, conducting fair and efficient and also reliable elections is key. People who uses this, and then they will use this system to provide trust in themselves. And when the people trust the system, the chances of violence and conflicts will be reduced to a great amount. Inclusivity also ensures that diverse voices from around Indonesia is heard and fostering an environment where we as Indonesian citizens are proudly presented as. Ladies and gentlemen, looking into the next election, I hope it becomes a way for people to use this chance to express their opinions to the full extent. I also hope that we can use this chance to select our leader without any big conflicts. The goal here, ladies and gentlemen, is to create a country where we can decide for ourselves and also without any big conflicts, be proud of what we choose. Ladies and gentlemen, in closing, the subtle connection between peace and voting is crucial and ever-changing. Peaceful voting doesn't just determine how well a country's democracy works, but also it is a strong indication of how the strength and unity of a nation is. So it is crucial for societies, nation, government to unite in a collective effort, fostering an environment where the act of voting emerges as a powerful instrument to progressing both stability and peace. Just as Mr. Sukarno once said, democracy is the power for the people, of the people, and for the people. I am Diana Sekarang Guntur from SMA Katolik Giovanni High School. Thank you.
Thank you, Diana. Hello, Diana.
Hello, Mr.
Yeah, thank you very much for the speech, and thank you for promoting a peaceful and democratic election, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, my question for you, Diana, can you give a concrete example that a thing that you can do to promote or to promote peaceful election?
Wow. Thank you for the question. One of the realest, I guess, example that I could give to my friends would be by using social media to promote safe and also not to actually campaign against one or two candidates, but to promote elections as a way to say that we have a voice in it. So I could promote to my friends by saying, oh, because you're 17 years old, you can now vote. Don't disregard that opportunity to go vote or to not vote. Please use your voice and please choose the best leader that you think will lead the country in the next 5 years. So that's one of the concrete examples that I think I can give to my friends.
Okay, thank you, Diana, for the answer.
Thank you, Mr. Alex, and very impressive, Diana Sekar Arum Guntur from SMA Katolik Giovanni Kupang. Thank you so much. We move to number 55. Sabas Revan Gildo da Costa from SMK Suradewa Larantuka.
Hello,
Hello,
you hear
Sabas.
me? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How are you, Sabas?
I'm very good.
Okay, great. Sabas, are you ready for the speech?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Sabas Revan Gildo da Costa, time is yours.
Okay, thank you for the time given to me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan. Good morning, the Excellency Department of Education and Culture, specifically the all judges, and specifically headmaster of SMK Suradewa Larantuka, and all the teacher. The Honorable all my friends whom I love. Let me introducing about myself. My complete name is Sabas Revan Gildo da Costa, and you can call me Revan. I am from 11th grade student of SMK Suradewa Larantuka. First of all, let us pray and thank unto our God who has been giving his grace and blessing so we can attend and gather in space in good, healthy, and happy situation. Ladies and gentlemen, I am standing in front of this to deliver my speech entitled Hawks-Free Election. Hawks-Free Election. Ladies and gentlemen, as we know, our country implement a democratic system where democracy is democracy from the people, by the people, and for the people according to Abraham Lincoln. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ladies and gentlemen, the importance of clean and hoax-free election cannot be overstated. Hoaxes not only mislead, but also create threat on the democratic process. Therefore, as citizens, we have a responsibility to ensure that elections are conducted fairly and transparently. This is implementation of the general election is stated in Law number 27 of 2003. This general election is defined as a democratic means to uphold the sovereignty of the people and to achieve the goal of the state. The purpose of holding this election is to enable a safe and orderly transition of government and to exercise popular sovereignty and citizen rights. This general election also has several principles, namely general, direct, free, and honest and secret. Ladies and gentlemen, according with my speech, hoax-free election. Hoax that we know is an attempt to deceive and trick people into believing something. Hoax spreader turned the truth into falsehood. Law number 19 of 2060 on information and electronic transaction regulate the prosecution of cases of fake news. A person who spreads false information are subject to a maximum imprisonment, a 6 year, or a maximum fine of 1 billion. Digital threats that are rampant during general election and often circulate in the community in the front of short messages, phishing email, fake video, and dangerous shit that need be anticipated by all of us during this election. Let us make election as manifestation of the material of our democracy. Let's work together to ensure that every voter has access to accurate and reliable information, electronic, free from hoaxes, are a guarantee from the sustainability of a healthy and evolving democracy. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Sebas.
Thank you.
Yeah, you look so fresh. Are you going to vote on the 14th of February?
Not, personally not. I'm 16 years old.
Yeah, because you are still 15, okay? Yeah. So can you give a concrete example how to avoid the use of hoax in social media?
Example?
Yes.
Maybe yes. I can try to your answer.
Yeah.
Hoaxes. Hoax that we know is an attempt to deceive and trick people into believing something. Hoax render turn the truth into falsehood.
Yeah.
And this general election also has several principles, namely general, direct, free, and honest and secret. Law in number 19 of 2016 on information and electronic transaction regulate the prosecution of cases of fake news. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Sebastian or Revan. Yeah, good luck to your study, okay?
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Alex. Thank you, Sabas Refangildo da Costa. You did a wonderful job today. Thank you so much for your participation. And for all the participants and judges, we are going to take a break for 5 minutes. So take your time and we will be right back.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, salve, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan, salam sehat untuk kita semua. Saya Reginaldus Serang, Kepala Kantor Wilayah Kementerian Agama Provinsi Nusa Tenggara Timur. Dengan ini mengapresiasi kegiatan lomba English Speech tingkat SMA dan SMK se-Provinsi Nusa Tenggara Timur yang diinisiasi oleh Harian Pos Kupang. Kegiatan ini akan dilaksanakan pada tanggal 29 sampai dengan 31 Januari 2024. Menurut kami, kegiatan ini penting karena telah mengambil tema yang sangat aktual terkait dengan pemilu damai dan demokratis, pemilu bebas hoaks, dan pemilih pemula. Saya tentu atas nama keluarga besar Kantor Wilayah Kementerian Agama Provinsi Nusa Tenggara Timur yang melaksanakan tugas pembangunan di bidang pelayanan pendidikan agama dan keagamaan, dengan ini mendukung penuh kegiatan kontes English Speech ini. Akhirnya kami ucapkan selamat berkompetisi, semoga sukses, Poskupang selalu jaya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam, salve, om santi, 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 om namo buddhaya. Salam kebajikan, salam sejahtera, salam sehat untuk kita semua. Terima kasih.
Hey guys, all the participants Poskupang 2024 English Speech Competition. I am Hari Alexander Rwikaho, the President Director of Bank Entity wishing all the participants of the 2024 Poskupang English Speech Competition a happy competition. Uphold the value of sportsmanship and show the best version of yourself in this competition. May God bless you all. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Reni and I would like to wish you all the best for your English speech competition hosted by Poskupang. I know you are very fantastic participants and you will make it to the end. Wish you all the best and hello from Sydney, Australia.
Berawal dari tekad mulia, menyajikan informasi yang terbaik bagi masyarakat Nusa Tenggara Timur. Ketiga putra bumi Floba Moratas, Damian Godo, Valens Doi, dan Rudolf Ngai membangun Harian Umum Poskupang. Didukung oleh Menteri Penerangan kala itu, Harmoko. Pada tanggal 16 November 1992, Poskupang di bawah PT Timur Media Grafika menerbitkan edisi pertamanya. Sebagai surat kabar pertama di Nusa Tenggara Timur, Harian Umum Poskupang berpengalaman menyebarkan berita di seluruh pelosok negeri Seribu Bukit ini. Karena cita-cita Poskupang bukan hanya sebagai penyampai informasi, tetapi juga mencerdaskan masyarakat, membuka isolasi berpikir, sumber inspirasi, menjadi sebuah kontrol sosial, perekat masyarakat pluralis, dan penunjang demokrasi. Kini, Poskupang bertransformasi demi menjawab tantangan dan kebutuhan zaman. Melengkapi platform cetak konvensional, Poskupang dan Tribun Flores bisa diakses dimanapun, kapanpun melalui perangkat Android. Tidak hanya menyajikan berita dalam format web, Poskupang juga menyuguhkan informasi lengkap melalui platform YouTube dan media sosial lain, seperti Facebook, Instagram, dan TikTok. Tahun 2019, konvergensi Poskupang kian selaras dan tangkas dengan layanan digital activities, seperti live streaming, social media activation, video tap-in, dan video production lainnya. Dengan kualitas studio yang mumpuni, Digital Activities Poskupang menyajikan informasi beragam yang lebih kaya kepada pembacanya. Melalui program Healthy Life, promo UMKM, jurnal politik, Sport Corner, Live Report, dan Pos Kupang News Update. Pos Kupang juga menyadari pentingnya pagelaran event di level lokal hingga nasional yang bisa didorong. Berkolaborasi dengan 67 portal berita jaringan Tribun Network yang tersebar dari Aceh hingga Papua dengan tagline Mata Lokal Menjangkau Indonesia. Maka lahirlah Tribun.io yang dengan kapasitasnya telah dipercaya untuk menggarap sejumlah event lokal maupun nasional. Antara lain, Podcast Kominfo Republik Indonesia, Final Lomba Kearifan Lokal HUT ke-76 Hari Bayangkara, Webinar UNICEF Bulan Imunisasi Nasional, Oxfam International Women's Day, Pesta Rakyat Sloba Moratas, Pos Kupang Award 2022. Live broadcast Samana Samta. Live broadcast ASEAN Summit. Live broadcast Jalan Sehat. Mari berkolaborasi untuk tumbuh dan berkembang bersama Pos Kupang. Tribun Network, Mata Lokal Menjangkau Indonesia.
Welcome back to Pos Kupang English Speech Competition 2024, and we continue to number 56, Chelsea Natasha Arlin Selan from SMA Negeri 1 Wewewa Timur, Sumba Barat Daya. Halo Chelsea. Hello, Chelsea Natasha. Okay, judges, Chelsea Natasha has a problem with the internet connection, so we move to number 57. 57, Delsi Dangawelik from SMA Negeri 1 Rindi, Sumba Timur. Hello, Delsi.
Hello.
Hello, how are you, Delsi?
I'm good, thank you.
Great. Delsi Dangawelik, are you ready for the speech?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Delsi Dangawelik from SMA Negeri 1 Rindi, Sumba Timur, time is yours.
Good morning, everyone, honorable judges, and my dear friends. Before I deliver my speech, I would like to thank the host for giving me this opportunity. Okay. In the realm of democracy, our young voters are not spectators. They are the players who determine the winning moves. Their voices today are the strategic maneuver that will save the game board of our nation's destiny. My name is Delsi Dangawelik and I'm from SMA Negeri 1 Rindi. And today I want to talk about something that might not seem like a big deal now, but totally rocks our world. That is being young voters. So guess what? We the young guns in high school are not just here study about algebra and chemistry. No, but we are here to talk about real life stuff, like becoming young fathers. That is us, the future decision makers. Okay, I know, politics maybe sound boring, but hold up. It is like the secret club, where we get to decide what is cool for the future. Our voices matter, and being a young fathers mean we are the VIP members of the club. We get to choose leaders, ideas, and basically the direction our world takes. And did you know what makes it even cooler? We are the generation that grow up with technology at our fingertips. Social media is not just for memes. It is a tool for change. Our talks, share online, can spark discussion and influence opinions. We have the power to create trends, and guess what is trending now? Being informed, being engaged, and being a young father. So, ladies and gentlemen, being a young father is not just a tagline. It is our change to make our mark, to have a say in the world that we are stepping into. Let's make it cool, let's make it count, and let's show to the world that a young fathers are a force to be reckoned with. Okay. Finally, that is all from my speech. I hope we learned something new from it and enjoy it. Thank you for attention and good morning.
Okay, thank you very much, Delcy.
Yeah.
So my question is, are you going to vote on the 14th of February?
No, because I'm still 16-year-old.
Okay. So do you know what is the minimum age for someone to vote in Indonesia?
The minimum age who can vote is 17-year-old, maybe.
Okay, it is not maybe, it is for sure. Okay, according to the rule, you can only vote when you are 17 years old. Thank you, Delcy.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Alex. Thank you, Delcy Dangaweli. You did a great job today. We move to number 58, Mario S.L. Renggi from SMA Negeri 5 Kota Kupang. Hello, Mario.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, how are you, Mario?
I'm good, thank you.
Great. Mario, are you ready for the speech?
Yes, I am.
Mario S.L. Renggi from SMA Negeri 5 Kota Kupang, time is yours.
Okay, thank you. Honorable judges, respectable audience, and everyone here today, good morning. First of all, I'd like to thank the Almighty God. It is because of Him we are able to attend this contest. Secondly, I'd like to thank the judges for giving me this very, very special opportunity. I'm very proud. My name is Mario Renggi, and I'm from SMA Negeri 5 Kupang, standing here before you all to deliver my speech. So today I will talk about the general election, about young voters and their influence to the election. General election is the process of selecting someone to fill some political position. And there are many of these positions, start from president and vice president, as we know as an executive institution, and legislative institution from district or city level to the central level. Elections in Indonesia are always held periodically. For example, we do the presidential election every 5 years, right? So it is the function of the election as a means of monitoring the people regarding their leaders. The candidates who will be elected try to influence the people persuasively with various rhetorical activities and some promises. It is not uncommon for agitation and propaganda techniques to be used in their evil. Even though this is highly criticized. In 2024, we will do the simultaneous election, and there will be the election for president and vice president, members of DPR, and some legislative institution. There are 18 national political parties and 6 local political parties in Aceh that will be participate in this election. I think many people have been waiting for this election. At the population ahead the election, there was a demographic change marked by an increase in the number of young voters. Indonesian KPU Commissioner Idam Holik said that the young voters are those who are in the previous election, it is 2019 election, had not been able to exercise their voting rights, or those who had never exercised their voting rights in the election. Based on CSIS, Center for Strategic and International Studies projection, the number of young voters in the upcoming election will be approach 60% of the total voters. If converted, the number of young voters could be close to 114 million people. That is a lot of people, right? So in the future, Indonesian political landscape will be driven by the young voters. And I think they are very influential, right? In the national aggregate, the CSIS survey found increasing interest among the young voters in the character of honest and anti-corruption people. As a young person, I really agree with this, and I'm sure everyone does too. Am I right? When we can be selective in choosing a leader, this allows us to choose wisely and carefully. Let's imagine if everyone could select a leader they would choose well, surely in the end, the person chosen would be the best. Apart from those things, we also have to know that even a large number of young voters can have a bad influence. It's true that the young voters who are dominated by the millennial generation are considered to be able to determine potential leader, but the character of them is not, but the character of them is that easily to change their choices according to their moods, their thoughts, and their emotion. It calls the mood habits. So the mood habits can make it difficult for them to make their own choices, making it possible for them to potentially not exercise their rights to vote. On the other hand, the young voters can be influenced by the environment, like the family environment. So they choose following the choice of their father or their mother. The last one. This election is very, very influential for the coming period. Every choice we make will be a fate for our nation and our country future. So my voice is for the young person. You must choose wisely, choose a good leader who will lead us to a good future. That's all for me. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Mario. How are you this morning?
I'm good, sir. Thank you.
So are you giving your speech from home or from school?
Sorry, I don't understand well. Can you repeat your question again?
Are you talking from your home in Sikumana or from your school at SMA Negeri 5?
From my home in Sikumana.
So there are many people are watching you right now, right?
No, I'm alone in my home.
Okay, good. My question for you: what can you suggest that all the young voters go to the voting poll in the next 2 weeks?
I suggest to the young voters to choose wisely. You must see how leaders you will be vote. So you must choose wisely a good leader and a good person, just like that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mario. Good luck with your study at SMA Negeri 5. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Alex. And Mario S.L. Rengi from SMA Negeri 5 Kota Kupang. You did an amazing job today. Thank you so much for your participation in this competition. And we move to number 59. Dias Lewis Adolf de Bram from SMA Santa Angela Atambua.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, Dias, good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear your voice very clearly, Dias. Are you ready for the speech, Dias?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, Dias Lewis Adolf de Bram from SMA Santa Angela Atambua, time is yours.
Good morning, my honorable judges, audience, and all participants of English Speech Competition 2024. As we know, on February 14th, Indonesia will hold a democratic party which is held every 5 years, namely general election. In accordance with the mandate of democratic principle, all Indonesian people will seek and determine their destiny for the next 5 years. It is interesting that this momentum is often referred to as a party. Why is this election called as a party? In simple terms, parties bring happiness and also joy. So, this democratic party is the right time for the Indonesian to rejoice in welcoming a new leader of the country who is believed to be bringing this country to a progress, a big change, namely becoming a superior nation in various fields of life. Nowadays, many young people will participate in this 5 Democratic Party. Based on information on YouTube of House of Representatives of Republic Indonesia, the voters in 2024 are estimated to reach 74% of Indonesia's total population, and the number of young voters are estimated to reach 113 million, and half of the young voters are beginner voters. Ladies and gentlemen, this fact dedicates that the millennial generation and Generation Z have an important role in determining the destiny for this nation through this year Democratic Party. Good voters use their rationality and conscience, concrete manifestations of implementing rationality and good conscience are critical in seeing and exploring the vision of missions of the various candidates who are directly participating in this year Democratic Party. However, a clear conscience and a sharp mind are our problems today. The young generation tends to vote instantly without considering it rationally. They intend and they prefer to follow the current of the time. So, in simple terms, they only following that what is trending. There are several factors that cause this problem. One of the problem is lack of accurate information and actual information. Being in this actual condition marked that there is a crisis of rationality on young people's life. As we know, these two generations grow at the same time with the technological developments. So, the technology is attached with these two generations. As time goes by, the developing technology also forces human mindset to also develop. A developed mindset will be able to accept and pay attention to the technological developments over time, while the undeveloped mindset will be easily betrayed by falsehoods like fake news or hoaxes, black campaigns, and provocations. It's a bit complicated, but that's the reality. Well, it got worse when there are some debates and discussions that are gathered in social media. There are many of those black campaigns and provocations on social media scattered everywhere. So, in this speech, I want to bring us and I want to tell us to use our rationality in determining our choices and use our full conscience in determining a leader who can lead and realize the welfare of this country in accordance with the mandate of 1945 Constitution. Thank you very much.
Okay. Diaz, how are you this morning? Diaz? Hello? Okay, please unmute your hello? Diaz? Okay, Buina, seems that Diaz cannot hear me.
Hello, mister. I'm sorry, there is a problem.
Oh yeah, you.
I'm doing well, sir. How are you too?
Okay, good. Can you give an example of fake news about election?
Yes. There are fake news that Prof. Mahfud is going around the media campaigning that stop Jokowi from being the president of Indonesia.
Okay, that is an example of fake news. Okay, thank you very much, Diaz.
You're welcome, Mr.
Thank you, Mr. Alex. Diaz Lewis Adolf de Bram from SMA Santa Angela Atambua. You did an amazing job. Thank you so much. Thank you for your participation in this competition. We move to number 60. Stanislaus Lucio Mila from SMA Swasta Seminari Pius 12 Kisol. Halo, Stanislaus. Halo, Stanislaus Mila. Halo, Stanislaus. Okay, it seems that Stanislaus has a problem with the internet connection, so we move to number 61. We move to number 61. Gabriel Vicente from SMA Negeri 1 Tasifeto Timur, Belu. Halo, Gabriel. Hello, Gabriel. Hello, Gabriel. I can see you, but I cannot hear your voice, Gabriel. Gabriel, do you hear me? Gabriel, hello, do you hear me? Hello, teachers. Hello, teacher from SMA Negeri 1 Tasifeto Timur Belu. Do you hear my voice? Hello, Gabriel. Hello, Gabriel. Please reduce the volume of your Zoom so you can hear my voice clearly.
Yes, I can hear your voice clearly.
Okay, so you can hear my voice now.
Yes, I can hear.
Okay, Mr. Alex and Mr. Tyson, do you hear Gabriel's voice clearly or not?
Yes, I hear him.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you so much.
Yeah.
Gabriel Vicente from SMA Negeri 1 Tasifeto Timur Belu, time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salve. Dear ladies and gentlemen, teachers, friends, whom I love, and the judges, whom I respect. First of all, let us give thanks to the presence of God, because with His power, we can still interact with each other on this occasion. And thank for the judges who give me this special opportunity to take a part in this competition. Ladies and gentlemen, today I will make a speech about young voters. I choose this theme because I feel the importance of young voters in general elections, which will be held in February 2024, which will certainly have an absolutely big impact to our beloved country. Ladies and gentlemen, according to General Election Commissions, young voters are the majority in this year's general elections, because 55% of the voters are young voters. This should make us proud as young voters, because our voices can give significant impact to our country, Indonesia. Through this speech, I want to invite all of the young voters to use our voting rights wisely and as well as possible. And we also must participate in 2024 peaceful elections. However, as one of the young voters that take a part in general election for the first time, I feel what the general young voters feel, namely confusion in choosing who is appropriate to lead Indonesia for the next 5 years. From that reason, I want to provide some solution in this speech. It's easy to us to do, so that we can choose the leader from our own conscience, and our voting rights we use not in vain, but useful for our development country. Ladies and gentlemen, my first solution as young voters, we need to see and understand what is the vision and the mission from the candidate leader. And we must adjust it to our nation needs, so that the problem facing in our nations can be resolved. My second solution as young voters, we need to look up into the work history of the candidate leader and his supporting party. We as young voters must choose someone that have a good work history in developing a region and have experience and knowledge about leading. My third solution as young voters, we need to follow political events in Indonesia. So as young voters, we know how politics in Indonesia works. All of that solutions can we do by simple things. The simple things is social media. We can use social media for looking the information we need. But as young voters, we need to be smart voters. We can use social media, but we're ensuring that information is based on the trusted source. And we must filter in the information we need. That's all my solution. Hopefully, can help and build enthusiasm from young voters to use our voting rights, because our voting rights have a huge impact to welcoming Golden Indonesia 2045. As a young voters, we are the next determinants and the next foundations for our children and grandchildren. As a young voters, what we choose now is determine what will happen to us in the future. I am Gabriel Vicente from SMA Negeri 1 Pasipeto Timur. Would like to thank my audience, teachers, friends, and my respectful judges who listened me until the end. That's all my speech. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Gabriel. How are you, Gabriel?
I'm pretty good, but also a very little bit nervous.
Okay, I think you are happy that you finished your speech.
I'm very happy right now.
Yeah. Okay. One small question for you. Can you name 3 political parties that will join the election this year?
Okay, thank you very much, sir, for the questions. So the first candidate leader is Mr. Anies Baswedan and Mr. Muhaimin Iskandar. The second candidate leader is Prabowo Subianto and Mr. Gibran Rakabuming Raka. And the third candidate is Ganjar Pranowo and Mahfud MD. Sorry, sir.
Okay, thank you, Gabriel. Those are the presidential candidates. Okay, I was asking you to name the political parties, but that's all right. You know the
political parties.
You know the candidates.
PSI, Gerindra, and Democrat.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Gabriel.
Thank you, Mr. Alex and Gabriel Vicente from SMA Negeri 1 Pasipeto Timur Belu. You did an amazing job today. Thank you for your participation in this competition. And we move to number 62, Putri Ayu Aryani Dewa from SMAN 1 Lamboya, Sumba Barat. Hello, Putri Ayu. Please turn on your microphone in the Zoom application. Hello, Putri. Halo Putri Ayu. Putri Ayu, halo. Please press the unmute button in the Zoom application, Putri. Hello, Putri.
Hello.
Hello, I can hear you. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. And you, how are you?
Oh, thank you. I'm As usual, I'm great. Putri, are you ready for the speech today?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, Putri Ayu Aryani Dewa, time is yours.
The Honorable Judges, my beloved friends whom I love. Good morning, Shalom, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, Om Swastiastu, Salve, Namo Buddhaya Rahayu. First of all, let us thank to Almighty God because of His mercy and blessing, so we can join this English speech competition. Ladies and gentlemen, this would be a great opportunity for me as a teenager to speak about young voters. Entering the 2024 political year, the public is required to have active awareness to oversee the general election process that is honest, open, and with integrity. But who are the young voters? Young voters can be many people. Young voters could be you, it could be me. Ladies and gentlemen, this active participation is especially aimed at young voters, including college students, even senior high school students, who will dominate the electoral vote in 2024 elections. Based on data from the General Election Commission or KPU, permanent voter list in July 2023, 52% of the 2024 voters are young voters. Voters age 17 to 30 years reach 31.22% or around 63.9 million people, and voters age 31 to 40 years reach 20.7% or around 42.4 million people. Why should about young voters? Ladies and gentlemen, flashback in 2019 simultaneous elections, based on data from KPU, the number of young voters has reached 70 million to 80 million out of 193 million voters. And according to data from www.kpu.go.id, 55% of voters in 2024 will come from the millennial generation and Gen Z. This means that young voters already have the power and have a great influence on the election result, which will affect the progress of the nation. So, how do we become young voters who vote wisely? Dear young friends, bijakmemilih.id can face that there are 3 things that must be considered to become a wise voters. First, understand strategic issues. To understand strategic issues, you can find out what the latest issues are through internet or what your concerns have been. Second, learn the party profile. You need to know which party support that issues you care about, as well as their ideology, representation, and track record of corruption. And the last is learn about the candidate profile and find out more about each candidate track record and ideas. Ladies and gentlemen, as we know that a safer challenge leading up to the elections, the serious disruptions caused by disinformation, misinformation, and malinformation, which could threaten the election process and its outcomes. Young voters have potential to become wise voters because there is a lot of information that we can get from various sources. I believe that young voters have sufficient integrity to be involved in collecting public vote and maintaining the clarity of voters' vote. Ladies and gentlemen, young voters are the determinants of state of Indonesia in the next 5 years. And young voters have potential to become wise voters because there is a lot of information that we can get from various sources. Because there is a lot of information we can get from various sources. I believe that young voters like me are feeling safe. Ladies and gentlemen, moreover, it is my very first time having the right to vote this year. So I don't want to miss the opportunity. Behind my enthusiasm, there's also that we conducted freely, without division, and will produce a leader who is not corrupt. So I believe young voters like me are feeling safe. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully the 2024 elections will be honest and without division. An honest and peaceful election is important to realize what they promise or what your concerns have been. Young voters have potential to become wise voters because there is a lot of information that we can get from various sources. Whoever the president, vice president, elected leader are also expected to be able to realize what they promised. The next leader is also expected to listen to the voices of young people who will determine the future of Indonesia. Ladies and gentlemen, Finally, we, as young voters, the right to know is something that is important to know as part of rights of all of us. And we are people who have the ability and potential to disseminate information further to the general public. Our participation and contribution to honest and open elections bring us to the better future, better country. Young voters, as agents of change, has contributed to shaping a better future for Indonesia. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Putri Ayu. Hello, Putri Ayu. Thank you very much for your speech.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Can you mention one of the strategic issues that our nation faces right now?
Thank you for the question.
Yeah. Thank you.
First, Prabowo Subianto and Ginjar Raka Buming Raka.
Yeah, Prabowo Subianto and Gibran Raka Buming Raka. Yeah, they are the candidates. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think that is that's all from me. Thank you for your answer, Putri. Ibu Ina, we can continue to the next participant.
Okay, thank you Mr. Alex and thank you Putri Ayu Aryani Dewa from SMA 1 Lamboya, Sumba Barat. We move to number 63, Kesen Jersey Jordan Mone from SMK Kristen Elpida Informatika Kupang. Hello Jordan. Hello Jordan. Okay, hello Jordan.
Yes, hello.
Okay, how are you Jordan?
I'm fine, how about you?
I'm good, thank you so much Jordan. Are you ready for the speech?
Yes, I'm ready for the speech.
Okay, Kesen Jersey Jordan Mone from SMK Kristen Elpida Informatika Kupang, time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Swastiastu, Nama Budaya, Salam Kebajikan, Shalom, Salve. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The most respectful juries, the Committee of English Speech Contest, the participation, and all of the spectators. I am Kesen Mone from SMK Kristen Elpida Informatika. At this moment, I will deliver a speech on title Peace and Democratic Election. Ladies and gentlemen, soon we will face the general election, which will be held on February 14, 2024. Election is important for Indonesia democracy. That is, the 2024 peaceful election are a sign of important democratic process in Indonesia, which must be carried out peacefully and fairly in order to achieve common goals. The democratic value refers to resolving disputes peacefully and voluntarily, guaranteeing peaceful change, orderly change of control. Few elements of assertion as possible in making, implementing, and enforcing political decisions, recognizing the value of diversity. I believe we all agree that peaceful elections are big work that requires participation from all elements of the nation. Starting from individual level, government itself has always been committed to maintaining conduct fitness and security during election. Ladies and gentlemen, in 2024, all level of Indonesian society will participate in general election process. The high level of public participation is strong indication that Indonesian democracy continue to develop and become stronger. The key to success in 2024 peaceful elections lies in through preparation and board participation, a very important political moment because we are holding the biggest democracy party at the same time in the same year. This is not an easy job. This is a big job that really determines the future of our nation. For this reason, there are several things that I would like to convey for attention from all levels of General Election Commission. First, ensure that all activity at all stages have technical arrangement, that infrastructure, detailed logistics, and strengthening human research to provide knowledge and skill and other ability. Second, we will hold the 2024 election in global economic conditions that are filled with uncertainty. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2024 election was preceded by geopolitical tension. New problems emerged: food crisis, energy crisis, financial crisis, cost of living crisis in all countries. For example, many farmers or fishermen are still struggling or poor because market distribution is too long and prices are uncertain. Also about education in Indonesia, we have many schools that do not have proper walls. Even though education is very important, there are also mental problem, poor character in Indonesia. There are still many robbers, thieves, kidnappers, corruptors, and other criminals. Therefore, we must be aware and repent and correct ourselves. So once again, the 2024 election is being held in condition of many problems and global economy that full of gloom, difficulty, uncertainty. Last, I also want all of us to strengthen political education and invite election participation to conduct election peacefully, honestly, and integrity, and to reject this grateful action that harm democracy, spreading slander, spreading hate, money politics, and others. We must encourage quality campaigns that make our democracy healthy, optimize the use and information technology, a battle of ideas, not politics fighting against each other. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully the 2024 peaceful election will be a historic milestone in building better future for this country, and hope that Indonesia's future will be better and more harmonious. Let us pray and ask God to help us all in holding the 2024 peaceful election and democratic. Thank you. Shalom.
All right. Thank you, Jordan. Hello, Jordan. Thank you for your speech.
You're welcome.
Okay. I have some questions for you. Are you going to join the election on the 14th of February this year?
Not yet. I'm still 15 years old.
Okay, you are still 15, then you cannot join, okay? Do you know what is the minimum age for someone to vote in Indonesia?
Can you repeat that?
What is the minimum age for an Indonesian to be able to vote?
17 years old.
17 years old. Okay, thank you. Seems that you know the rules of election in Indonesia. Thank you, Jordan.
Thank you, Mr. Alex and KSNJRC Jordan Monet from SMK Kristen Elpida Informatika Kupang. You did a great job today. Thank you for your participation in this competition. And judges, we go back to number 43. Number 43, Nasaria Mbu Kemba.
from SMK Negeri Ende. Hello, Nasaria.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Nasaria, how are you?
I'm good.
Okay, great. Nasaria Mbukemba, are you ready for the speech?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, Nasaria Mbukemba from SMK Negeri Ende, time is yours.
Good morning for all of us, the honorable judges, the honorable teachers, and all of my beloved participants of the competition, and all young generation who watched the event remotely. The honorable judges, teachers, and all the audiences. This nation born from the youth. I think it's reasonable because in the beginning of 20th century, the spirit and struggle for freedom had been initiated by some of the young men who have been colonization. They find themselves introspected all of the Indonesian had been exhausted by oppression. Bung Karno once said, "Give me 1,000 old men and I will pull off Semeru from its root. Give me 10 young men and I will shock the world." This statement affirms the prominent contribution of young generation in history and science, justice in bringing Indonesia to global stage so that it could be witnessed by millions of eyes all over the world. The contribution of young generation this era appears in their activeness in preserving democracy values. As the biggest democracy country in the world, Indonesia becomes one of the pioneers in campaigning essential democracy principles. One of them is general election. General election aims to accommodate citizens' constitutional right to elect their representative in legislative and executive level. Election is the most effective way to bring people's aspiration. One of the part of the citizen has to role recently is the youth. In general election 2024, the number of young voters, especially novice voters, reaches 23% of total voters. Novice voters with age from 17 to 26 years old, they have potential to be a game changer. If to be a game changer, have 50 are maximized well. Based in the challenge, this step solutions shall be taken in General Election Commission or KPU has to incentivate direct socialization to the novice voters in the school and rural area to enhance their election literacy. The honorable judges, teachers, and all the audiences. As a novice voters, I am committed to come and vote in 14 February. That's all of my speech I can deliver. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Nasria Mbu. Hello, Nasria.
Hello, Mr.
Yeah, what is the name of the tree behind you?
Is in
Yeah, Ketapang tree. Okay. Yeah. So you are giving your speech under Ketapang tree.
Yes.
Yeah, good. Do you know the candidates, the presidential candidates in the next election?
Yes, I know. Yes,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, can you name number 2, please?
Is Prabowo Subianto and Gibran Rakabumi.
Raka Booming, okay? Raka Booming Raka. And number 1?
The number 1 is Anies Baswedan and Muhaimin Iskandar.
Okay, and number 3?
The number 3 is Ganjar Pranowo and Mahfud MD.
Okay, thank you, Nasra Mbu. Good luck with your study, okay?
Thank you, Mr.
Yeah, thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Alex. Thank you, Nasaria Mbukemba from SMK Negeri Ende. You did an amazing job today. Thank you so much for the participation in this competition. Okay, we move to number 46. Judges, we move to number 46. Putri Apolonia Malai from SMK Negeri Ende. Halo Putri Apolonia. Okay, Putri Apolonia Malai has a problem with internet connection. And judges, we move to number 56. Number 56. Chelsea Natasha Arlin Selan from SMA Negeri 1 WWW Timur, Sumba Barat Daya. Okay, Chelsea also has a problem with the internet connection. We move to number 60, judges. We move to number 60. Stanislaus Lucio Mila from SMA Swasta Seminari Pius 12 Kisol.
Hello.
Okay, hello Stanislaus.
Hello, yeah? Can you hear
Hello,
my voice?
how are you, Stanislaus?
I'm fine.
Great. Stanislaus Lucio Mila, are you ready for the speech?
I'm absolutely ready.
Great. So nice to see you like that. Okay, Stanislaus Lucio Mila, time is yours.
Your Excellencies, the committee, the honorable jury, and all the participants who attend this speech contest. Good morning. I am Stanislaus Lucio Mila, a student from Seminari Pius 12 Kisol. First of all, let us express our gratitude to God Almighty for His love and blessing for us. Ladies and gentlemen, indeed, it is a very special chance to me to deliver my speech entitled Harmony in Diversity, Fostering Peace and Ensuring Democratic Election in Indonesia is our collective responsibility to all the honorable audience. It is a crucial aspect that our beloved nation, Indonesia, a stand that proudly boasts its rich diversity. Fostering peace and ensuring democratic election is not easy. There are so many attitudes that challenge this diversity to make back. Okay, so the challenges are money politics, trading influence, etc. Ladies and gentlemen, Indonesia, with its myriad of ethnicities, cultures, language, and religions, stands as a testament to a beauty of diversity. However, this diversity brings forth responsibility to us to nurture harmony. So this is our collective duty to foster an environment where unity prevails over division, understanding triumphs over ignorance, and respect conquers prejudice. One of the fundamental pillars that upholds this diverse nation is the democratic process. The democratic elections serve as the cornerstone of our society, providing a platform for all voices to be heard. And however, with this diversity comes challenge for ensuring that every citizen, regardless their background, can actively participate in the democratic process. To nurture harmony and to uphold the principles of the democratic elections, there are several key elements that need our attention. First, education plays a pivotal role. It is through education can instill our citizens the value of tolerance, acceptance, and understanding by promoting an inclusive curriculum that highlights the contributions of all group ethnics, cultures, religions, so we can bridge the gap that may exist among us. Second, engaging open dialogue and intercultural communication. We must create spaces in meaningful conversations for people and to exchange ideas and to build connections that transcend cultures and religious boundaries. We can find this at community forums, cultural events, initiatives that encourage people to share their stories and perspectives. Third, political education that refers the process of acquiring knowledge and understanding about politics, government system, political ideologies, and also civic engagement. Political education aims to empower individuals to make informed decisions, participate in the democratic process, and contribute meaningfully to the society. Furthermore, it is crucial to celebrate our differences as strengths rather than viewing them as sources of division. And it makes our Indonesia unique. By embracing that diversity, we strengthen the fabric in our nation. In conclusion, the path to harmony and diversity, fostering peace and ensuring democratic election in Indonesia requires a collective effort. Let us commit ourselves to promote education, engage open dialogue and intercultural communication, also strengthening our political education. And don't forget to celebrate our differences and be proud of our diversity. So we can make this nation as a beacon of harmony where every citizen participates to the democratic process. Thank you.
Thank you, Stanislaus. Sanpio 12.
Yeah, thank you. Welcome.
Okay, Stanislaus, you mentioned about political education. Okay, can you do you think that social media can be reliable sources for political education?
Okay, thank you for the good question, sir. So, to my mind and my perspectives and my opinion about social media is can provide political education. It is because political education can be served in some official accounts like KPU, Bawaslu, or the government's official account. Thanks.
Okay, thank you, Stanislaus. That's all the question for me.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Alex, and thank you for Stanislaus Lucio Mila from SMA Swasta Seminari Pius 12 Kisol. You did a wonderful job today. Thank you so much for joining this competition. And judges, we go back again to number 46. Number 46, Putri Apolonia Malai from SMK Negeri Ende. Halo Putri. Halo Putri Apolonia. Putri Apollonia, please join the audio on your Zoom application, please. Halo Putri Apollonia. Halo Putri.
Hello?
Hello Putri. Okay, there you are. Putri, hello.
Hello?
Okay, do you hear my voice, Putri?
Yes.
Okay, I can hear your voice, but I cannot see your face, Putri.
Ya, kan dari muka. Bilang saya, excuse me.
Excuse me. Connecting my phone.
Hello, Putri.
Hello?
Hello, okay, I still cannot see your face on the screen. Please turn on the video button in the Zoom application, please. Just for your information, Putri Apollonia Malay is our last participant in session 1 today.
Ada. Tidak kalau dia. Nah, berarti kamu gak kelihatan. Kamu berani deh.
Buat di screen-nya itu tidak kelihatan. Iya. Yang warna biru latarnya. Yang mereka tutup.
Hello, Putri.
Hello?
Your voice is breaking up. Hello, Putri.
Coba bersama. Ini sebenarnya cuma semua ini.
Suara. Hello?
Hello, Putri.
Yes, hello, miss.
Yeah, I can hear your voice, but I cannot see your face. Teachers, what's exactly the problem there? Maybe you can call the committee so they can help you.
We have network problem.
We have the wave problem.
What problem is?
The network.
Okay, teachers for Putri Apollonia will be switched to session 2 today due to the problem with internet connection.
Excuse me, what time?
Okay, teacher, please call the committee and tell what exactly the problem there so the committee can help you and you can join in the second session today. Please call the committee so Putri Apollonia Malay can join this competition and the second session today. Judges and all the participants in session 1 in day 2 today, we are at the end of our competition today. Thank you so much for the participation, for the students, for the teachers. Thank you for supporting your students in this competition. Wish you all a very beautiful day today, and for judges, we will meet you again at 1 p.m. at the second session.
Okay, thank you, Rina. See you at 1 o'clock. See you at 1, Pak Tyson.
Okay.